In the small town lived a kid named Rosie. She has been pampered by her families with the beautiful stuff. As she grows up, the more she is obsessed towards luxuries. She becomes excited every time she saw a new handbag.
Darling, I promise I will stop buying.
Unfortunately, she became desperate and addicted to purchasing more luxury items. She abuses her family's power and used stolen money to fulfill her purchasing desire. Even though she had a lot, she can't stop her desire to purchase more and more. Let's talk about Mr. Bijan. Mr. Bijan is a politician who comes from a noble family. He got a lot of support, status and power, and influential contact. One day, he found out that he makes a small mistake that can affect his reputation and position. So, he decided to falsify the document. When the mistake is revealed by others, Mr. Bijan uses his power to replace the minister, attorney, police, and others that are not on his side with his own people.
Nothing to worry. This kind of thing will not happen again.
Unfortunately, to cover his past mistake, he has to make even more mistakes, just to protect his power, position and reputation. Introducing, Mr. Jolo. Mr. Jolo is an unreliable and untrustworthy man. He is addicted to money. Since he was still a kid, he will try to get whatever he wants in any way. So, he determined to steal his parent money, and he knows his parent will never notice because he only took a few. His bad habits are continuous until he was a teenager, and until he succeeded in being a businessman. But Mr. Jolo is untrustworthy. He took the opportunity to steal most of the money. His desire for money is increasing rapidly. At first, he stole from his partners, then a company, and finally the whole country. From stealing and lying, he became rich enough to buy personal jet, yacht and luxury bungalow. But, he is still not satisfied. Let's meet up, Mr. Ray. Mr. Ray is a married man, but he can't stop his interest towards pretty girls. He always complains about his wife's appearance, and try to find a new one that is prettier. And decided to marry for the second time. At first, he thought, after his second marriage, he will feel enough. But actually not. So, he married again for the third time. And for fourth time. Yet, he still felt unsatisfied and desperately need more excitement. That's so, he is determined to rape. Especially underage girls for his pleasure. Mrs. Rosie, Mr. Bijan, Mr. Jolo and Mr. Ray, becoming obsessed and made a mistake all over again. All these starts from small actions. So, end your desire now, or, it never ends.